So this video is about standard form, which is also known as scientific notation. In American system, in British system, they still use standard form. So what is standard form? Standard form is a way of writing very large or very small numbers by using powers of 10. It is also known as scientific notation, as I told you in the beginning. Numbers in standard form are written in this format. So a number will be there and it is with a power of 10. So the number, which is a, the number should be greater than or equal to 1 or less than 10. And the power will be an integer. It can be a positive power or negative power. So let's see an example. How can we write 45,000 in standard form? First of all, you see there is no decimal and you need the number in form of a, which comes between 1 and 10, and it's 45,000, such a big number. How can you make it small? How can you bring it between 1 to 10? So what we need to do is we need to move our decimal. You can also call it like dividing by 10, 100,000, and this is how we move our decimal backwards, or just look at simply by moving your decimal backwards. So we are moving our decimal when there is no decimal. It means it's in the end. We are moving it back. We are making our big number in converting it into a small number. So we're moving it back 1, 2, 3 and 4 steps. So it comes after the first digit. It will always come after the first digit. So it became 4.5, and we sacrificed 4 powers of 10. It means we just divided it by 10,000, or if we multiply it by 10 to the power of 4 or 10,000, we will get back the same number. So that's why now, because we just decreased its value to increase its value to make it equivalent, we'll multiply it by this. So let's understand it simply. If you have a number 454750 like this, there's no decimal. You have to make it smaller to fit it into a standard form. You will take your decimal backward 1, 2, 3, 4. You change it into 5.475. Now it comes between 1 to 10 and times 10 to the power of, we moved it back 4 steps, so it's 10 to the power of 4. Same thing happens when your number is very small and now you're converting it into a big number. Let's say our number is 0.00076 and we are converting it into 7.6, because our number a should always be between 1 to 10. So now we are taking our decimal forward instead of taking it backward. We are making it bigger, 2, 3 and 4 steps. So this time the only difference is the power will be a negative power. Let's do some examples. Okay, so let's see, we have this number. There is no decimal. It means it's in the end. We will move it backwards. We'll convert our big number into a small number, 3, 4, 5. So it changed to 3.21 times 10 to the power, we moved it back 5 times, so it's 10 to the power 5. Same thing will happen with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 1.2005. We will keep writing the number until we have a scientific figure, and then the zeros we ignore the zeros in the end. So 1.2005 times, we moved it back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 to the power 7. Same thing with this one. We are moving it now forward 3, 4, so it will become 5.7, but this time the power won't be a positive number, it will be a negative number. Same thing here, 1, 2, 3, it will become 4.0, or just 4 times 10 to the power negative 3. This is how we convert the numbers into standard form. And now we will see how to convert the numbers which are already in standard form back to ordinary number. Let's see. So when the number was big and we turned it into a small number, we gave the positive power. We brought the decimal backwards. So now to change it back to a normal ordinary number, we will do the opposite. Take the decimal forward. This time it's 3 steps. So 827, the decimal is here. Move it back to 4 steps. three steps, 1, 2, and 3. This empty space will have a 0 and then decimal. Decimal in the end, we can be ignored, so the answer will be 8270. Same thing with this one, positive power, decimal will move forward. So 2, 1, decimal is here, will move 6 steps, 1, then 5 more steps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and decimal. These 5 steps will be zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 in the end has no value, we can ignore it, so it is 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. With the negative powers, the decimal will move backward, so 3.6 move backward 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, and decimal, 0 and 0. Now when you have decimal here in the beginning of a number, you can't ignore it, and you can't start a number with a decimal, so we put a 0. So the answer will be 0.0036, and this is 9. When there is no decimal, it's in the end, move it backward 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, yani 3 more zeros and a decimal, and 0 before a decimal, so the answer will be 0.0009. I hope this video is of help to you. In case if you want me to solve something else, let me know in the comments. Please share our videos and subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.